Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, back with more Dark Souls 2, and you know what? Screw it, let's kill a boss! I've been diddling, dathering, that sounds like I'm doing bad things in my pants. But today we're just going to go and see if we can take on the first boss proper of this game, which is a very friendly enemy, you could say. I mean, their bosses are supposed to be misunderstood cretins that just want to give you a hug, right? Now, there's plenty of areas that we cannot access right now. And I've gone over them before. And we're going to just talk about them again briefly as long as I can kill this guy. Like, see, there's some doors over here. It's locked. And even though I have a giant axe, I can't go the Shining and just hack through them. So we are going to go ahead and... I think I got mostly everything that I can get over here. There's a treasure chest that I can't reach. There might be one side room that I kind of ignored. Oh yeah, there is. Here we go. Kill it! I want the little thing. Ah. Lost it. Oh well, next time. Yeah, so there's a little area over here that I missed last time, and is there anything down here? Yes. Alright, so large leather shield and life gem. Life gems are good. Life gems are important because this boss is going to require maybe some recovery. I'm going to be fighting him while hollow. I could possibly summon a phantom to help me out, and maybe I'll do that. I have a feeling I can probably beat this boss in one shot, because I have played off camera. I have actually made it past this point, but I did summon a phantom successfully to complete it, but it wasn't so bad. Of course, those are very famous last words in Dark Souls. So we're going to go down this ominous elevator. This is a wonderful drop-off. I wonder if it's something like... oh no, it's not like anything. There's a... oh, there's another person right here. I am hollow, so... we can watch out and say, boss ahead, try circling around. That's nice. There's circle strafing. There's actually an enemy right there. So let's kill him. There we go. And here's a door that is also locked. Alright. And I can see something through there that kind of shimmers, or that's just a torch. Alright, so, boss time. Like I said, I have fought this guy before off camera, but it was not solo. So we'll see how badly I can screw this one up. Cinematic time. Now, I could ask, because I'd love to know, what pissed this guy off so much that he feels like he has to, okay, totally... oh, actually... what pissed this guy off so much that he decided he needed to come hit me? I mean, I'd really like to know. He's just been hanging around this whole time, like he owns the place. Wow, that actually depleted all my stamina. Don't want to get jumped on. Let's re-engage. Because this is not the biggest arena, and that is a pretty impressive naked giant right here, so I'm going to monster hunter this first. So whenever I say I'm monster hunting it, all I mean is not using the auto lock on it. It kind of reminds me of the pit demons you fight in Dark Souls 1, where maybe it's a little easier to just circle strafe, like in earnest, instead of relying on the lock on here. But I am debating life gemming here, because this guy does have some interesting sweep attacks that we want to avoid if at all possible. I'm going to be pretty conservative here, because if I can get him into this cycle. One other thing that I've heard, and we're seeing it right here, is that bosses like to enrage in Dark Souls 2. And there we go, me not using my shield like a bro. There we go, I'm dead. So that's what happens when I try and be overconfident. What I'm saying, though, he tore off his damn arm. If there's any definition of a boss enraging, Dark Souls is going above and beyond. It's like, I'm going to take my arm and beat the shit out of you. And that's exactly what he did. So there's the boss, and you can see now that that's what he looks like. My health is a little bit depleted. I am actually going to use a human effigy here, mainly to have a little bit more life, partially to see if I can summon somebody as well. Humanity is restored. Well, that's convenient. Like I said, he's not that bad of a boss. I just kind of got irresponsible. And that's where locking on... oh, okay, that's bad. If I die to these enemies, I'll be a little embarrassed. But I shouldn't. Of course, he does back up just in time. I love that guy's cloth is just moving. He's waiting to ambush me. Yeah, it's like, this guy's not so bad. I did kill him in one try on my other playthrough, of course, so I figured I'd have some bad luck here. Well, it wasn't even luck. I just didn't do very good. So you can get a white soapstone to summon people, and I do believe you do get similar awards to previous Dark Souls with that. But I guess what I could have done there is when I know I'm going in for the attack on the legs, two-hand it. But we are going to go ahead. There should be some summon signs down here created by players, so we'll dispatch. I said not get dispatched. Dispatch this person quickly. That feels like a waste of a life gem, but I just got some. So look at all these summoning signs. Let's touch one. Sniper. Sup, sniper? Summoning's failed. Summoning signs already been used. Summoning signs disappeared. Summoning failed. This is so funny. Summoning's failed. It's like I see all these signs here. Sunix. Oh, it's gonna work. It's kind of the toss-up here in Dark Souls, is that sometimes going to work, and we have somebody else right here. Are you actually going to be summoned? It's not failing. There we go. Let's go ahead and wave. Not at the guy. So there we go. We have a spellcaster. Let's go ahead and jump on in. So with a helper here, this boss is going to be quite a bit easier, but I do want to just say that it's still very possible for me to be irresponsible and die. Maybe he was expecting the cinematic, I don't know. You may have some serious quiet time here just a little bit, but it should not have gone for 3 strikes. I'm just going to do 1. And see what we can get here, because dual wielding is good, and it's funny, I'm kind of cocking my head up a little bit. Yes, we're starting to get a little dangerous. Yeah, two-handing the axe in the back is a good move. Not getting stomped on is a good move. Whoa! That was nearly very bad. In fact, Sunix just ate it. Not all the way, but... There we go! He's dead! So thank you, Sunix. Victory achieved. Soldier key, which is very important, and he's going to go back into the world of wherever he comes from. As much as I'd want to fight him, there we go. He's giving praise Jesus, I guess. And he say bye-bye. So there we go, and I get to recover my blood stain, so I get 8,000 souls. Not so bad. Now this key does open up some new places for us. This is a very interesting realm. It's just like we have a whole tower that fell over. I wonder where this pit is kind of below or above. Maybe we'll find out later. But like I said, like I was trying to say before, I do find it very curious. Let's open this door and see what... Okay, this door's still locked. Apparently the soldier key is not soldiery enough for that door. But we're very close to a bonfire, so it's not so bad. But yeah, I find it very curious that that giant's just been sitting for so long. I guess it's waiting for the chosen one to open the door so it can kick his face in, because... If you didn't notice, that giant was impaled on a trunk, on a log. It's not like it just comes by, eats everybody, and re-impales itself. No, it's pissed off and waiting specially for you. So we do have some places that we can unlock with the soldier key. And look, there's a phantom. They actually appear very, very much clearer on the PC version of Dark Souls 2 than they ever did in Dark Souls 1. Now we are going to go back to Majula just to try and do some leveling here, because I want to use these souls, and I have a few options for what I can do here. I can go into some areas with the soldier key that maybe I couldn't before. Let's actually buff the battle axe a little bit. Did I go into the fact that I buffed my battle axe? Maybe I didn't, but we got some souls. That's going to be a very good use of it here. Gave it up for dead. Never underestimate the power of the player, I guess you could say. But I do have some Titanite shards, and I can actually buff this up to probably level 3. And I can buy Titanite shards as well, but... Oh, actually, oh, well, I can level it up to 4. Because I have a large Titanite shard, and is that going to be a good use of large Titanite shard? YOLO, why not? There'll be plenty available later, perhaps.
I'll be around if you wait.
So now my axe is going to hit a lot harder. I can't even talk anymore.
Bearer of the curse.
Do you say anything new?
Seek soul.
Nope.
Seek, lest this
So apparently that soul was not large enough, and I don't have any other ways to upgrade my Estus, I don't think, right now. So what do I want to do here? Probably going to be increasing my stamina with all that. 126 goals is good. Now I have two options here. Like I was saying before, I can use the key to kind of go around some areas that maybe I couldn't explore before. And there's another boss that's super nasty to deal with. Or we can go ahead and try and pop into Heide's Tower of Flame. And I call it Heide's. That's probably not what it's really called. But I always have this problem reading words. You may have come across it before if you've watched me play other games, where I see letters and they get mixed up. And it's not enough to be diagnosed as dyslexia. I think it's just me being hasty or dumb or too focused on other things, as we have a thing here that does nothing. That'll probably change, because that looks like some sort of rotating tower. Yeah, I have been down here before. I did go down here briefly in the first episode, so there was a chest on the left here that I've already made it to. And I don't even know why I'm running down this way. I could already teleport there, but I guess this is for the sake of if you're just catching up. Did I get this chest? Maybe I ran right past it. That would be dumb, because I know it's there. Crimson Parma. That's a shield I'm not going to be using. So good thing I didn't just run on, because I ran right by that before. Okay, so going to go into this area. Does that mean that it's funny when you do a few multiple plays, you got to kind of keep track of what you're doing between plays here. So there's another shiny around here somewhere. I got that one. Okay. So we're going to do a little bit of Heide's Tower. We're just going to call it Heide's. I don't care if it's Hild, whoever the crap Hild is. Heide's. See, there we go. Heide. I'm totally justified. There's the bonfire I've been to before. Here is our big douchebag. I don't even need to really fight him, because he is, let me put it like this. I am going to be resting at the bonfire anyway, so if I die and I only lose 126 souls, it's only going to be a minor inconvenience. Once again, I could be two-handing and I could have killed him by now. But it's just the normal 3 strikes and you're out. Old Konami-style enemies here. And let's see here, cracked blue eye orb. These guys drop some pretty decent equipment as well, but let's see here. Oh, actual summoning sign over here. Who cares? There's a guy with a hammer. I do not believe this guy respawns, but he does swing surprisingly hard and fast for having a giant hammer, but I guess because he is big and brawny and powerful, and that looked like a swing that just about hit the money. So we're just going to wait for our usual opening here. Wow, that is that's penetrating my shield just a little bit. There we go. So you're dead. Anything useful? Sublime Bone Dust. What does that do? Should probably be going over what these items are a little bit more. We got the Soul of the Last Giant, which is interesting. Soul bestowing the surviving giant in the forest of giants. So there it was, a war of giants, and there's the last one. As you see me standing quite dapper to the right there. Many seasons had come and gone, and the giant prepared his final rest, but his soul remained magnificent testimony to his former strength. Use the special soul of the last giant to acquire numerous souls or to create some special equipment. Cool. Cracked blue eye orb. Invade the world. Guilty. That means people who are trolling or griefing. Crap red eye orb. We know what that is. Witching urn. We know what that is. Soul vessel. We talked about it. I just saw a black separation crystal. No, I didn't. Sublime bone dust. Burner a bonfire to upgrade Estus flask. So that's a very important item that we can use later. It's a very nice drop. I don't know if that guy drops it every time, but he dropped it there. So, soul name a soldier. Another human effigy as well. So this is good. All right. So question now is that I'm not at full life. Do I rest at the bonfire? Or do I just carry on anyway? I really don't like fighting these guys in such close quarters. I do not believe I can get him to follow me down here, so. Ah, dumb. Dumb move. Alright. I got him at least. Said I got him. There we go. Because he didn't put his shield up in time. So, Lloyd's Talisman, this all should be pretty decent. I'm going to need the life gem here, though. Because we have a little arena over there, and you want to pull. Just to see what this will do. Yay, levers. And we can apparently control the oceans. So that's pretty neat. Alright, so what do we got? We got a long stretch of area over here, and we got, looks like, a room of a few dudes. Okay, okay, 2 of them are coming to get me. Okay, we got one with a big sword. I guess the other 2 are just going to sit there. So we're back to the Foot Clan style of enemies. Which apparently there's a new Ninja Turtles movie coming out, so people are going to get that reference. Maybe a little more. Wow, I really barely dodged that one. Mad skills. Okay, we want that slow swing animation. Okay, I'm really glad I upgraded my battle axe. This is way better. Whoa, I got 2 now? Shit. Alright, well. That's not how you do that one. Alright. So I guess the other guy just decided he doesn't want any of this. Maybe. Well, at least life gems are pretty easy to come by, so. Crack blue eye orb again. I could go down this way and challenge this guy, but if he's not going to chase me, that's not the way I'm going yet, so. Doesn't bother me one bit. This room frustrates me. I have no idea how to get in there or if there's anything useful in here. Feels like there should be a trap around the corner. Maybe an invisible wall in this mold or ambience, but maybe it's just the high-def graphics. But still, I love the look of this place. The obvious flooded used to be a lot of something, now it's not. I wonder how many of these towers are explorable, but maybe there's more levers and contraptions to see over here. Alright, so there's a very tempting treasure chest. Let's see if we can get up. But first, Sword Bro. He's going to do his 3 swings here. I don't like that side swing. I want him to do the big attack right there. There we go. Unfortunately, these guys are too big to back attack, so I guess I gotta start paying attention to what does my equipment look like. 33 durability. That's pretty good. Now I do have another summoning sign here. I'll do that in just a second because first I have to see if I can do my. Is that a? I think that's a solid bridge, but we're gonna jump it just to be safe. Said we're probably going to jump it. Maybe we'll fail, die, and I will embarrass myself right now. Nope. Made it. I really should be checking for mimics, but I didn't, so whatever. I guess I'm going to have to jump back. Unless there's some, like, clipping or... I want to say, like, yeah, I'd like to think my character can step over stuff, but you've seen in Dark Souls that there are smaller obstacles that will kill you. Alright, so what do we got here? Touch summoning sign. Masterless Glencore. Okay, he has a large sword. I think summoning the Phantom actually reduces my soul rewards, but I don't really care. I can farm. This is actually a really good area to farm some souls, so we're going to go in here. He's popping a squat. Let's see what we got. Enter the Mist. Okay, we have a big guy with a shield, and we have... Okay, so he has some life. Almost looks like... okay, so he's attacking pretty slow. And I'm not very familiar with his moveset, so I don't really want to test fate here. But I will let Glencore get some hits on him. I will say that I did fight this guy once before off camera, but I didn't go for the switch over there, so it was on a very tiny platform, and that made the fight way more difficult. Did Glencore actually fall off? Looks like he got pretty damn close. So, I feel like I should probably be circling this guy instead, but we'll let Glencore tank some hits. He has a halberd, so I'm going to just try and stay out of the way. Try and stay out of the way. Ooh, that was really close. He almost poked me. So victory achieved again. And he's just going to stand there, back it up. Dragon Rider Soul. So what do we got for the Dragon Rider Soul? Whoever that was. Soul of the Last Giant, Dragon Rider Soul. Long ago, the Dragon Riders mounted worms, and they were feared in the battlefield for their unparalleled strength. I assume that was in the opening cinematic. Use a Dragon Rider Soul to get numerous souls or to create an item. So, what do we got? We got text that's not going to matter. We got some cool blood stains. I want to see somebody fall through the floor here because they didn't get the thing. No, he just died. And, let's see, I feel like I should heal up, but let's use the Estus Flask. I got 3 charges. Things look nasty. I'm going to homeward bone. Actually, it's probably going to be time for... Probably call this a video in just a little bit anyway. Actually, you know, I don't even need to do that because I got a bonfire. Alright, this is as good of a transition point as any, except that we want to talk to this person first. So let's get a little bit of dialogue in. And then we're just going to call it a bonfire and say 2 bosses in 1 episode. I'm picking up the pace a little bit.
Are you from these parts? My name is Lycia. I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power. But the cost of it, that's for your heart to decide.
Alright, so we do a sacred chime. Show me the item info. Most clerics receive this as their first sacred chime. Catalyst for miracles and hexes. And she also has a ring of prayer, which increases faith. Can't afford that shit. And miracles, healing. Heal slightly, restores HP. Medium heal, greater heal. And I don't think it looks like there's, I'm not sure if there is an MP system in this game or it's still the number of charges that you have. I'm really not sure because normally I think the spells would tell you the number of charges they have on the side, but I think because I haven't played very far ahead and haven't done much with casting, I'm pretty sure they don't use the same spell system as before, but you know what, let's talk to Lycia of Lindolent a little
I'd
more.
heard awful rumors about this place, and I'm afraid they were all true.
Oh shit.
The king, gone. The earth, ravaged. The burden on the people weighs heavy. I fear that, by now, they may have scarce room in their hearts for miracles.
Well, I want to know about what she means by the cost of
Why did I
miracles.
come here? Well... do I need any other reason than to spread the gospel of miracles? My preceptor always said this art should be shared with the world. And such is my only wish.
You know, that sounds actually pretty similar to the other guys. Like, I like maps. I'm here because of maps. Don't tell me she's crazy, too.
Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up and go back home. It is... well, I must do this. And being out here all alone only makes this a more fitting test of my fortitude. I expected this cathedral to be bustling, but there's hardly a soul to be found here. Without any goings-on, I'll have to move soon. To a place I could gull the...
Gull the?
Sorry. Help the gullible by teaching the good word.
That's interesting. Do you have anything else to say?
I expected this cathedral
No.
without any... to a place... sorry.
Gull the what?
No need for miracles.
No need for miracles.
The
but
gods frown upon such soul scrimpers.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh, you are a shrewd business lady. We're going to call that an episode for now. That's kind of a nice highlight to end this with. What I'm going to continue next time, I may do a little bit more of Heide's Tower or Hid's Tower, whatever you want to call it. I think there's plenty to do in the Forest of Fallen Giants as well, so glad that I was able to make some progress and knock some bosses out for once. Pretty exciting about that, but that's it for now. This is Way to Fail with more Dark Souls 2. Progress was made. Hope you enjoy it. See you next time.